The home of the brave.
Good luck to our Lakers from everyone at West River Dental. When you visit West River Dental, your smile is their top priority. Their dentist, Dr. John Jordan, along with their entire team, is dedicated to their patients' comfort and well-being. Building a foundation of trust is vital to their success. It's their goal to provide exceptional dental care through individualized service and education for each patient. At West River Dental, they utilize the most advanced dental technology and procedures to ensure a positive dental experience. Good luck, Lakers, from West River Dental.
From the first little Laker to the now senior Lakers, Lake Sports Shop has been equipping those kids with the best and safest equipment in the Lakes area. Lake Sports Shop in Detroit Lakes, also proud to be the best location for hunting gear, winter gear, summer water toys, birthday gifts, holiday gifts, and just your all-around Lake Sports Shop. Good luck to all of the Laker athletes, whether you're just starting out or now seniors. Lake Sports Shop in Detroit Lakes, a proud sponsor of all Laker athletes.
Understanding that if things do go wrong, not to panic and to get right back out there and keep your head up. So Lakers will kick the ball off first. We have some overcast skies right now, but really comfortable weather here. It was a little bit warm, but now the cloud cover has come out and has made it so it's more comfortable for the fans in attendance here at Mollberg Field. And we're located right here at the press box. We're right at the 50-yard line. Great vantage point for calling games, and glad to be here for another season of Laker football here on KDLM. As the Lakers will have a new kickoff specialist, it's Aiden Askelson kicking this ball off for the Lakers, and the Deleno Tigers will return it at the 14-yard line. They'll cut back to the 25 to the 30, and we got a good kickoff return here for the Tigers as they go all the way to the 44-yard line. That was Isaac Miller, senior defensive back on the kickoff return, gets it all the way to the 44-yard line. It's a return of 30 yards there for the Tigers. And Deleno in good shape to start this ball game off near midfield at their own 44. Tigers in the Halloween colors, the orange and the black, mainly white jerseys here tonight with white tops and white pants with white helmets. Lakers in the home dark jerseys, red jerseys, white pants, white helmets with the sailboat on the side of the helmet and white numbering for Detroit Lakes. The Tigers will go empty to start out. They'll send a man in motion. They'll bring a running back into the backfield. Go two wideouts to the right, two to the left. They're spotted on the near hash mark. Man in motion once again. And a low snap is fielded by Brewitt. He'll hand the ball off, and not much on the run for Bryce Byer. And he gained maybe a yard, if anything. Looks like no gain on that run. So good job by the Laker defense to collapse. And Bryce Byer gets the offense started here for the Tigers. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Scoreboard tonight brought to you by BTD Manufacturing. I want to thank Snap Fitness for our pregame coverage here on Laker football. Tigers go with shotgun once again. They'll send a man in motion. They'll hand it again to Byer, and Byer is met and stopped in the backfield. Tackle on the play by Martindam. Trey Martindam with the tackle. And it's a no gain once again, like Wyatt Jorgensen also in there. Jorgensen, a 3-year starter for this Laker team. He's going to be a guy that the Lakers will lean on not only offensively at the offensive line position, but also defensively. And there we saw that penetration come in. This is a brand new offensive line for Deleno. They graduated all of their offensive linemen from last season. Two wideouts to the right, one to the left. Man in motion as Brewitt looks to pass. It's swatted away, incomplete. That was Brendan Severson who deflected that pass at the line of scrimmage. And quickly the Tigers go 3 and out, and they're going to be forced to punt. Well, great job there by Severson just to get a big mitt up and break up that pass attempt by Grant Brewitt. And it's 4th down. The Tigers unable to gain a single yard on that offensive set there. Punt formation now, 10:30 to go, first quarter, no score. Snap to the punter, and back to return this punt is Dawson Von Ruden. He'll field it. Gets it up to the 25, to the 30, 35, spin move at the 36, and then he's brought down. So good return there for Dawson Von Ruden. We'll call it 12 yards on that return, and we'll have the Laker offense on the field for the first time this season. Let's take a look at that Laker offense. They are going with Donovan Zima. He's the third-string quarterback for the Lakers. We had a couple of injuries. Elijah Wyckoff, he's out for the season. Also, Jude Hoglum, he was scheduled to start, but he's out with an injury. So it's Donovan Zima coming in. Big spot here. First time taking a snap at the varsity level at the quarterback position. It's going to be an I formation set. Handoff will go to Francis. And he might have fumbled the football. Ball might have popped loose. We'll see. There was a dog pile for that ball, but it looks like it's going to stay with the Lakers. So Ryan Francis with the run. Nothing doing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down and 10. Lakers go from left to right as we see it, so the sun is in the offense's eyes as they work up the field here. 9:47 to go, first quarter with no score. I formation, Zima under center, one wide out right, one to the left. False start before the snap. Looks like it was Blake Berger who moved early, so that'll back up the Lakers 5 yards. So that's one thing that Coach talked about is penalties. They want to avoid penalties tonight, they being the Lakers, and fortunately on their first drive of the game, they do take a penalty, a 5-yarder for false start. Once again, we'll go I formation. That's going to be the base set here, we believe, tonight, with Zima taking the snap. He's going to throw, rolls to his right. The pass was a little too far out in front of Jace Winter, and the pass falls incomplete, and it'll be third down and 15. So third and long here for the Lakers with 9:25 to go here in the first quarter. No score, first game of the season. Glad to have you along if you're tuning in on KDLM. We're also, I think we're working now, streaming on Lakes TV 3 on our YouTube, Lakes TV 3 YouTube page, so check that out. We go shotgun now with twins to the right, double back set in the backfield. Zima takes the snap. He looks to his right. Pressure. Throws it. It's caught by Von Ruden as they cross the 50. That's going to be a first down. So that'll be an 18-yard pass play. First down and 10. So on third and long, the pass to Dawson Von Ruden complete. And Von Ruden was wide open. Zima had to kind of throw that ball off balance as there was pressure in his face. He does get the off balance throw off, and it's enough to get it to Dawson Von Ruden, who then gets a few extra yards after the catch. Full house backfield here as the Lakers will work under center and they'll hand it off, but there's movement before the snap. And once again, we're going to get a false start penalty. So once again, we'll get a 5-yard penalty on the Lakers here for movement before the snap. But again, a nice pass play moments ago to keep this drive going. So it'll be first down and 15. That'll move the ball back on the Lakers side of the 50. The ball is spotted at the 47-yard line. Full house formation, and once again movement. Blake Berger getting an extra early jump. That's the second time he's been flagged for a false start. He's in the three-point stance, and this is going to prompt Coach Heff to call a timeout. So a timeout early in this game after 3 false start penalties on the Lakers. We get a timeout. 9:17 to go in the first quarter. No score. Detroit Lakes and Deleno. You're listening to Laker football here on the station you can count on, KDLM.
Life isn't perfect, but that doesn't mean we can't make it better for the people we care about. At Weber Family Motors, that's our family and our team, and also the customers who have been shopping with us since 2007. That's why we've made our Pro-Certified Unlimited Mile program complimentary for every eligible new and pre-owned vehicle. so you get one less thing to worry about. Visit our showroom on Highway 10 West next to Menards or browse online at WeberFamilyMotors.com. Weber Pro Certified. Drive home.
Make the decision for Precision. Precision Printing. Their business is helping your business. Precision Printing is the only locally owned printing company in Detroit Lakes. For quality printing that won't break your budget, make the decision for Precision Printing. Creative sales pieces, flyers, brochures, letters, invoices, and more. Plus free pickup and delivery from the only locally owned printing company in Detroit Lakes. Make the decision for Precision. 847-3101 or visit them at 219 Front Street in Detroit Lakes.
And welcome back here to Moldberg Field. No score. Glad to have you along. It's Detroit Lakes hosting Deleno in the first game of the season. Lakers facing a 1st down and 20. They'll hand the ball off to Jace Winter, and he's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So the Lakers are going the wrong direction here as Winter unable to get back to the original line of scrimmage. That's going to be a loss of 2. And so it'll be 2nd down and 22 now for Detroit Lakes after 2 false start penalties and a rush that goes for negative yardage. Again, we're expecting it to be a low-scoring game here tonight. Both offenses new. Detroit Lakes, Donovan Zima getting his first ever start at quarterback, and a new look kind of backfield as well here as Francis gets the ball to the 45-yard line. That's going to be a rush of 4 yards. Andrew Brewitt gets the tackle for the Tigers. So it's usually the case where the offense is behind the defense early in the season. So not sure how much of the playbook they've been able to implement either side. Expecting a lot of rushes. But we did see a pass play through the air that went for 18 yards. And they're going to have to dial up one here for another 18-yard pass connection because it's 3rd down and 17. Full house formation, 1 wide out left. They'll hand the ball off. Good running room for Jace Winter as he snowplows past the defender and gets to the 39-yard line. Good rush there for Winter. I think he's going to be a little bit short. So he needed 17. And I think he's going to come up about a yard short. Let's see where they spot it. Yeah, they got it. 1st down. So it is going to be a 17-yard rush there for Jace Winter. And the chains will move. So not often you see the 3rd down and 17 where you just run the ball up the middle. That worked, though, and might have caught the defense of the Tigers off guard. Handoff, Winter, left side this time as he cuts back near the 35, just short, down at the 36. Nate Nielsen, the tackle for the Tigers. It'll be 2nd down now for the Lakers under just about 7 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Detroit Lakes moving the ball into Tiger territory. You score the first points of the season. You know, one of the benefits for the Lakers, they return pretty much everybody on their offensive line. Only new offensive lineman is their left tackle. That's Aiden Larson. Otherwise, Trey Martindam is back. Ryan By, Brendan Severson, and Wyatt Jorgensen, all back. Jorgensen being a 3-year starter. A run to the middle of the field. That was Francis, I believe. And he's going to get to the 35-yard line. It's a rush of 3 yards, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 7. 6:20 to go here first quarter. Lakers facing another 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Need to get the ball to the 28, past the 28, to convert here. I formation set. Ball is loose. It was bobbled on the exchange between the center and the quarterback. Luckily, Francis able to get on that loose football and salvages possession here, and that's going to be a loss of a yard, and it's going to set up 4th down. Be about 4th and 8 here, 4th and 7, and in between. So we get a 4th down here for the Lakers. The offense staying on the field. Play clock down to 12 seconds. They're going to have to get this play off quickly. I don't know if they're going to have enough time here. Down to 3 on the play clock. Still, and the whistle is going to blow here. That's going to be a delay of game. Took way too long to get that play in. And so that'll be a 5-yard penalty. That's the 4th penalty of the first quarter here for Detroit Lakes. So that'll back up the Lakers. And now they're going to punt, looks like. So the ball is at the Deleno 40-yard line. Lakers going to bring out the punt unit and try to pin Deleno back deep. It's going to be Aiden Askelson to punt for the Lakers. So Askelson to punt. He'll be back at his zone 48 to punt this ball. After that 5-yard penalty for delay of game. Now the snap goes over the head of Askelson. He still can't pick it up. Gets it at the 34. Tries to punt it. Pays the price. He gets hit hard. And now a flag comes in. And perhaps a roughing the punter here. The flag came in as Askelson was frantically trying to scoop that ball up. There was contact with Askelson, but well, I don't know. I mean, there is protection for the punter. However, in that situation where it's a scramble, I don't know if you can call roughing the kicker. We'll see what the officials want to call here. Otherwise, that's going to be a 10, 20. It would have been a loss of about 25 yards. And I think it is going to be on, the penalty is going to be on the Tigers. And they're going to have the ball spotted at the 50-yard line. So the ball will be at midfield. It was a 15-yard penalty on the Tigers. No microphone here at Mulberg Field, so we can't determine what exactly what that penalty was. But looks like a personal foul, 15-yarder, but the Tigers are going to keep possession. So the Tigers will begin their second drive. Much better field position. Not that their first drive was bad field position, but here at midfield, that's exactly what you want. They'll run it to the near sideline and tackle for a minimal gain. And we get a whistle here, and looks like an official timeout. Martindam with the tackle. There was a Tiger player that lost his helmet, and that's why the official blew his whistle and has to put the running back to the sideline here. So the run to the near sideline, that was Noah Wenzel who ran the football. That was a 2-yard rush. That's the first positive play from the Tiger offense, and it's a 2-yard rush. Noah Wenzel on that rush. The Tigers went 3 and out without gaining a single yard their first drive. Now stepping up is Brewitt, feeling pressure. He'll evade one defender, and he's still on his feet inside the 40-yard line. Good rush for Brewitt. It's going to be a run of 10 yards. He gets to the 38. So Grant Brewitt finding some running room. The quarterback taking it himself and picking up 10 yards. First and 10, Tigers at the Laker 38-yard line. No score, 4:14 to go first quarter. Ball spotted near hash. Take a look at the Laker defensive line. It's Brendan Severson at defensive end, Ryan By at nose tackle, Aiden Larson at the other end position, Blake Berger at the backer position, along with Wyatt Jorgensen, Jace Winter, and Trey Martindam. Run to the right goes for maybe a yard. It's a run of 1. That's Bryce Byer on the rush, Jace Winter on the tackle. And they actually do get 2 yards on that rush, so it'll be second down and 8. Ball spotted middle of the field now. Go shotgun with twins to the left, one to the right. The back is Byer to the right of Brewitt. Man in motion. And we get whistles before the snap, and I think it's another procedure penalty, this time against Deleno. So false start on Deleno. That's their second penalty of the game. And as you might expect, it's early in the season, so we'll have that. So that'll back them up 5 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 13. Ball at the Laker 41-yard line. Three minutes to go. First quarter, no score. Biza come in motion, and two running backs run into each other in the backfield, and a broken play leads to lost yardage as the Lakers get a tackle for loss. And that was a tackle there by Aiden Larson. So a tackle for loss for Aiden Larson, and now the Tigers are moving the wrong direction. They're backed up to the 45. So it was a handoff intended for Bizacum, but then he ran into Bryce Byer, and by the time they regrouped, it was a tackle for Aiden Larson for loss. And now we get a whistle and a timeout. Detroit Lakes, that's their second timeout. 2:13 left in the first quarter, no score. The Tigers facing a 3rd and long. When we return, you're listening to Laker football on KDLM.
Saving energy and money go hand in hand, and Detroit Lakes Public Utilities is here to help you do both. Their Bright Energy Solutions program offers cash rebates on energy-efficient products that can help make your home more comfortable, reduce energy costs, and protect the environment, all while saving you money. From Energy Star appliance upgrades to advanced heating and cooling systems, there's plenty of opportunities to make a meaningful change in 2025. Learn all the ways you can save this year by contacting Detroit Lakes Public Utilities or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Lake Shirts has been named the Lakes area's best place to work for years now, and with good reason. Friendly people, casual dress, flexible scheduling, great profit sharing, and dogs at work are just a few of the ways that Lake Shirts stands out. And Lake Shirts is currently looking for great people like you to join their team for part-time and full-time positions. Check out all of the current openings at lakeshirts.com and come see why life's better in a t-shirt. Lake Shirts, a proud sponsor of Laker Sports.
3rd and 17, ball at the Laker 45-yard line. Tigers, shotgun formation, throw to the right. It's caught by Byer, turns it up, and he's going to be out of bounds, shy of a first down, but gets good yardage. He's out at the 34-yard line. It's a 9-yard connection. Brings up 4th down. So first completion of the game for Grant Brewitt, the starting quarterback for the Tigers, goes to Bryce Byer for 9. Now, 4th down, the Tigers are going to go for it. And it'll be a run to the near side, and a first down is picked up for the quarterback, Brewitt. So Brewitt gets the first down. Broughton gets the tackle. It's a 12-yard rush for Brewitt, and the chains will move. So the Tigers going for it on 4th down. They needed 7. They get 12. And a first down now for the Tigers at the Laker 22-yard line. Under 2 minutes to go in quarter 1. Ball spotted near hash. Twins left, one right. Brewitt sends a man in motion from left to right. That was Engesser. And it's a keeper by Brewitt, and he's in for 6. 22-yard rushing touchdown for Grant Brewitt. And the Tigers of Deleno take a 6-0 lead. Good blocking to the right side. Grant Brewitt, they might have found something now. Keeping the ball on the ground with their quarterback. The Tigers take a 6-0 lead here with 1:37 left in quarter 1. Now we're going to have an extra point attempt here for the Tigers. So an extra point here for the Tigers. It'll be Lastasa. He's a left-footed kicker. Gustavo Lastasa. And the junior kicker puts this one up, and it is good. So with 1:37 left in the first quarter, the Deleno Tigers take a 7-0 lead on the Detroit Lakes Lakers here in week 1 of high school football. You're listening to Laker football here on the station you can count on, KDLM.
Fall is the season of cozy nights, crisp mornings, and gathering where it feels most like home. Why not find your happy place right where the leaves fall? Whether it's a cabin at the lake or your forever family home, My Kind of Bank makes it easy. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and friendly local experts, they'll guide you through every step of the home buying journey. Buying, refinancing, or upgrading, My Kind of Bank is ready when you are. Visit mykindofbank.com or stop by today. First National Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
A Foltz building speaks for itself, but our customers say it best. This is Nick Bowers with Foltz Buildings in Detroit Lakes. From garages to commercial spaces, machine storage to toy storage, our experienced team delivers top quality construction tailored to your needs. See our work firsthand. Visit our models any day of the week on Highway 10 West in Detroit Lakes. Call 218-847-3281 for a free estimate. And read real customer reviews at foltzbuildings.com.
And welcome back here to Mohlberg Field in Detroit Lakes. The Lakers hosting the Delano Tigers here in week 1 of high school football as the Lakers trail the Tigers here 7-0 on our BTD Manufacturing scoreboard. Tigers will kick this ball back off to the Lakers. It's a low line drive kick. Dawson Von Ruden will field it on a hop to 10, gets to the 20. Stutter step to 24, gets to the 25, and then he's knocked out at the 28. So Dawson Von Ruden gets the kickoff return near the 30-yard line for the Lakers, and now the Laker offense back out on the field. Their first drive, they had something going, and then they stalled out inside Delano territory after committing delay a game penalty. And then they had a punt that went over a snap that went over the punter's head. And the Tigers had great field position to start their last drive. They started right at midfield at the 50, and they punched it in from 22 yards out from Grant Brewitt, scoring the touchdown. Now the Laker offense back on the field, and immediately met in the backfield was Israel Renteria. So Renteria with the rush, that goes for no gain. So no gain on the rush there for Renteria. Ball still at the 30-yard line. Down to about a minute left here in quarter number 1. So Laker offense to this point, Jace Winter, 3 carries for 17 yards. Ryan Francis, 6 yards rushing. Here's Renteria, gets the first down. Good rush this time. He was bottled up on his first rush. This time breaks off a 11-yard rush. That'll move the chains, a first down for Renteria. And now we have an injured Laker. And it looks like it's going to be one of the offensive linemen down for the Lakers, which is not ideal. And we're going to get an injury timeout. So we'll take a break as well. 46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lakers trailing 7-0 to Delano. Injury timeout. Station you can count on, KDLM.
Muscatel GMC, formerly Norseman Motors, is now open in Detroit Lakes. Check out Muscatel's selection of new GMC models with huge factory and dealer discounts on select models while supplies last. Have you been putting off general maintenance? Muscatel Express Lube is also open and is now accepting walk-ins. Muscatel GMC on Highway 10 and DL or online at muscatelgmc.com. Muscatel's built on trust.
Book those tee times now at Forest Hills Golf. The fall specials are happening right now. Book a tee time for a round of golf at Forest Hills, and your price with a card is only $55. There's still plenty of golf to be played before the snow flies. So book your tee time today at Forest Hills Golf. This is a championship course with unique black sand traps. Book those tee times now online at foresthillsgolfrv.com or call 439-6400. 218-439-6400.
And welcome back here to Mohlberg Field. We have an injured Laker. It was Ryan By who was hurt, offensive lineman. He's the center, so that's going to make things interesting as he is the center. So if he He's the guy who snaps it to the quarterback here as we get a fumble. Renteria fumble the football. Tigers get the recovery. There is a flag after the play was over, a late push by one of the Tiger players. I think it was Andrew Brewitt who going to get called for a penalty, but it should still stay with the Tigers. So the Tigers will keep possession, but it's an unsportsmanlike penalty call against Brewitt. So the Tigers will back up 15 yards, but fumble by the Lakers, and it'll be Tiger football about the 35, 36-yard line once the officials spot the ball. So Renteria, again, it was, I think it was more of the exchange than anything that the Tigers did. There was no forced fumble. It was just an exchange situation between Zima and Renteria, and that's why the fumble occurred. Tigers able to pounce on it. Fumble recovery by Johnny Arsenis. And so the Tigers will have the ball at the 36-yard line. 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. The Tigers lead 7-0. Laker defense looking to try to shut down the quarterback, Brewitt, as he has been the leading rusher for Deleno. And we get another whistle, and looks like they need to change the football out. A different football, perhaps. So, yeah, Grant Brewitt, leading rusher, 3 carries for 44 yards in that scoring drive moments ago. He's got a touchdown to his credit as well. Looking for a different football. I think the Tigers football might have been mistakenly put on the Lakers sideline, and the Laker football was out on the field. Now we get the right football out there. Of course, the offenses, each team has their own football that they use. It's not like we play with only one football the whole time. So now we get the right football out there for the Delano offense at their own 36-yard line. 31 seconds left. They'll throw the ball on the first play of this drive, and it's a pass that's going to be incomplete. Good coverage by Bryant Kulzer. Kulzer knocking away that pass from Brewitt, Andrew Brewitt. And it looked like it was in his hands, and Kulzer knocked it away. So nice play there by Bryant Kulzer. And the pass falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Tigers, Grant Brewitt, 1 of 3 passing for 11 yards. His only pass was to Bryce Beyer. 25 seconds left here in quarter 1. Delano leading Detroit Lakes 7-0 here. First week of high school football season as Brewitt will keep it himself, and he gets wrapped up and then finally brought down after initial contact was made. Brewitt was able to make a little bit more of a run. He was wrapped up by Brendan Severson and then finally brought down at the 42-yard line. So a rush of 6 yards there for Grant Brewitt. Severson lost his helmet on that tackle, so he's going to have to go to the sideline. And that will be the last play of the first quarter. So after 1 quarter of play on our BTD Manufacturing scoreboard, the Delano Tigers lead the Lakers in high school football 7-0. Back with second quarter action next right here on KDLM, 1340 AM, 93.1 FM, and 96.9 FM, and also streaming on YouTube at Lakes TV 3.
For 130 years, Ameriprise Financial has worked for their clients' futures, helping millions of Americans retire on their terms. Have Carrier and Barty, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, develop a customized plan for your retirement. Call me, Matt Carrier, or financial advisors Matt Hayden or Kelsey Barty at 218-847-2676 to learn more.
Office is located at 1135 Washington Avenue, Suite 103, Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guaranteed. May lose value. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, a registered investment advisor.
At Strive Chiropractic, you may have heard that they take a very different approach when it comes to chiropractic care and health care in general. That's because they focus on the overall health of the body, looking at how everyday stress affects our nervous system. Your nervous system controls and regulates everything in your body. Chiropractic care at Strive could make a huge difference in your kid's school year, their performance, their health, and their overall well-being. Call today to get you and your kids on the road to feeling and functioning their best at Strive Chiropractic.
For Deleno, they're at their own 42-yard line. Tigers throw it on 3rd and 4, and it's caught for a first down as the Tigers move it into Laker territory all the way across to the 38-yard line. As the catch was made by Elijah Engesser. So first down and 10 here for Deleno. They put the ball at the 39 of Detroit Lakes. That's a pickup of 19 yards through the air. And a first down and 10. So Brewitt to Engesser for the first down connection. Ball at the 39 now of Detroit Lakes. Tigers stay in the shotgun. They'll run it with Brewitt. He runs to the right. He's got running room as he cuts it back to the 25. Ripped down from behind at the 19. 20-yard rush there for Grant Brewitt. The leading rusher for the Tigers adds more yardage to his total. He's now up to 70 yards rushing on 5 carries. And it's 1st and 10 Tigers in the red zone at the Laker 19-yard line, leading 7-0. Tigers will make a substitution. That's just good running there by Brewitt. Followed his blockers and then saw the lane and immediately made that cut right up the seam and found good running room for a first down here for Delano. 2 wideouts left, 1 to the right. Man in motion. They'll hand it off to Byer. Little hesitation, gets up to the 13-yard line. 6-yard rush there for Bryce Byer. Byer 4 carries for 8 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 4 for the Tigers. So the Tigers getting their offense into gear. They had a rough start to this game. Their first drive, they went 3 and out, but since then, offense has been clicking here for Delano with an all-new offensive line. And it's Byer again with another run up the middle, and he's got enough for a first down. This will be 1st and goal. Looks like the ball at about the 7-yard line. It's a 6-yard rush there for Byer. And so 1st down and goal. Good news for the Lakers. Looks like Ryan Bai is up. He's moving. He's walking around on the sideline. He was the injured Laker earlier in this ball game. See if he comes back in. Meanwhile, Tigers, pistol formation. Brewitt hands it off, and not as much doing that time as the Laker defense comes in. That's Wyatt Jorgensen with the tackle, the touchdown-saving tackle. That run was by Noah Wenzel. And he's going to get to the 4-yard line. It's a 3-yard rush. And so 2nd and goal from the 4. Laker defense feeling the heat in more ways than one. It's a warm night here at Mollberg Field, and they got to come up with a stop here. 2nd and goal. Laker defense comes in. Oh, no, there's going to be motion, actually. So that's great news. There was motion by the Tigers, so that's great news for the Laker defense. They'll have a little more breathing room now as they back up the Tigers. The Tigers will back up 5 yards on that false start penalty. So now instead of 2nd and goal from the 4, it's 2nd and goal from the 9. Tigers looking to add on to their lead. They're up 7-0. 9:07 to go. Quarter 2. Grant Brewitt, the quarterback. He's the leading rusher. Does he take it himself? No, he looks to throw. Throws it over the middle, and he led Andrew Brewitt just a little bit. Brother-to-brother connection that time. A little bit too far out in front of Andrew Brewitt. And so, brings up 3rd down and goal. Andrew Brewitt, a senior. Grant, the quarterback, he's a sophomore. Tigers had a player last year that their leading wide receiver last year. He graduated. He's now playing at Winona State, according to Coach Wyatt Russick. So they're looking for somebody to step up at that wide receiver position this year. 3rd and goal from the 9. Tigers throwing it again, and this time it's caught for a touchdown. As Andrew Brewitt catches that ball, 9-yard touchdown pass. Grant Brewitt to Andrew Brewitt. And the Tigers extend their lead now 13-0. That's just a slant pass. It was pretty much the same exact play that they ran on 2nd down. They ran it again on 3rd down. This time the pass on the mark from Grant Brewitt. And they now lead 13-0. Extra point coming up. Snap is down, the kick is up, and that is no good. So the extra point is no good. And with 8:51 to go in the second quarter on our BTD Manufacturing scoreboard, it's the Delano Tigers 13, the Lakers 0. You're listening to Laker football on KDLM and watching on Lakes TV 3.
Checking in with Jim at J&K Marine. Jim, tell me about this no-hassle membership I've been hearing about.
Well, Joel, it's the easiest way to take care of your boat. One membership, and J&K Marine handles all service calls, pickups, deliveries, winterization, storage, and even oil changes.
So I don't have to mess with any of that stuff.
Exactly. Plus, members get 20% off parts and accessories. It's customer service simplified.
Sounds like working with the pros.
That's J&K Marine, where you need us, when you need us.
Call today and make lake life hassle-free. There's never been a...
And welcome back. 8:51 to go in the second quarter. Detroit Lakes trailing Deleno. Week number 1 of the high school football season. Delano up 13-0. 8:51 left here in the second quarter. Tigers moments ago scoring a getting a 9-yard touchdown pass from Grant Brewitt to Andrew Brewitt. Extending their lead. And this kickoff is going to go out the back of the end zone, so touchback. The Delano fans that made the drive up, they've had a lot to cheer about here in the last few minutes. They were the student section making some noise. You can hear them from our side of Moberg Field. Looks like it's a theme night tonight. Looks like both the Laker fans, Laker student section, and the Delano student section in Hawaiian apparel, beach apparel. As the Laker offense takes the field, looking for their first points of the season. Had the ball once, and it's good to see Ryan Bai out there. He's the center that was injured earlier, but he's back out there now. It's good news. And now we get a handoff, and not a lot doing there. I think that was Ryan Francis. It was who carried that ball. Got a couple yards. So Laker offense, Ryan Francis with a 1-yard rush, we'll call it there. Francis, 5 carries for 7 yards. Jace Winter, 3 carries for 17. Israel Renteria, 2 carries for 11. Donovan Zima, the quarterback, he'll hand it off. Francis, not much there either. It's to the 25. Gain of a couple. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 5. 4-yard rush there by Francis. 3rd down and 5 here for the Laker offense. Boy, it'd be nice to get a first down here. That would make you feel a little better and perhaps put together a drive, but just can't have a penalty here either. That's been something that the Lakers struggled with in the first quarter at least. But here we go, 3rd down and 5. Big play here, 7:30 left in the second quarter. And a 1-yard rush up the middle there. Francis, not much doing. And the Tigers, they're just kind of selling out on the rush. They are just selling out, and Laker offense might have to think about dialing something up here. 4th down and 4. The Tigers will get the ball back here likely as the punt unit comes out for the Lakers. So last time we punted, Lakers punted, it was a snap that went over the head of Aiden Askelson. We'll see what they do here. Askelson standing at his 14-yard line. They're going to fake the punt here, maybe go for it on 4th and 4. Lakers are just going to try to draw the Tigers off sides. They do not get the Tigers to jump, and then they'll call a timeout. We'll squeeze in a quick break on our BTD Manufacturing scoreboard. 6:41 left in the second quarter. Deleno leading Detroit Lakes 13-0.
Roll-off containers from Haug Incorporated are perfect for any project. Don't let your project become bigger than you thought it'd be. Maybe you're in need of Haug's roll-off containers for your construction projects. Haug significantly reduces disposal costs often made by big, bulky trailers while doing the dirty job of taking the debris away for you. The big roll-off containers will handle your demolition, no problem. Call Haug Incorporated today for your roll-off containers. 218-847-7391.
So after that timeout by the Lakers, 4th and 4, 6:41 left here in the second quarter. Lakers are without timeouts now. They've used all 3 of their timeouts. It's a high punt. Fair catch called for at the 43-yard line for Nate Nielsen, who calls that fair catch. So Deleno back out on offense. They've scored the last 2 times they've had possession. At a 22-yard rushing touchdown by Grant Brewitt. And then a 9-yard touchdown pass from Grant Brewitt to Andrew Brewitt. And Tigers looking to keep that offense going after a first drive that stalled out. They've been able to bounce back since. As the Laker defense, they've had to spend a lot of time out on the field. And we have guys that play both offensively and defensively, so early in the season, a warm night. Does fatigue start to become more of an issue as well? And a ball is loose, but the Tigers get it back. Tackle on the play by Wes Berg. As Brewitt, fortunate to get that ball back. And he ends up losing yardage. It's gonna go down as a loss of 4 yards. So it'll be actually 5 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and 15. So it was a snap that was in the dirt, and Grant Brewitt picked it up, and Wes Berg was there for the Lakers to bring him down immediately. And so 2nd down and 15 now for Deleno. 5:50 left here in the second quarter. It's an option play. Brewitt cuts it back, and flag comes in after a 6-yard rush there by Grant Brewitt, but flag on the field. It's going to be holding on the Tigers. On that option play, you sprint to the far hash, and sometimes the offensive lineman, if you're running to the one side, you can kind of pull a jersey, and I think that's what the officials saw. So holding penalty on the Tigers. So that'll back them up to the 29-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and forever. 2nd down and 25. Ball is at the 29, so backed up deep. 25 yards, 2nd down and 24. Here's a throw deep to the right, and it's incomplete. Andrew Brewitt, the intended target. Coverage by Bryant Kulzer. Pass is incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 24. So incomplete pass there for Brewitt. Brewitt 39 yards through the air thus far. 3rd down and long for the Tigers. 5:19 to go, second quarter. Tigers leading 13-0. Laker defense looking for a stop here.
Checking in with Jim at J&K Marine. Jim, tell me about this.
For 130 years, Ameriprise.
And it's a keeper by Brewitt, and Jace Winter had him wrapped up, couldn't finish him off. Then Berger comes in and does bring him down. It's a 1-yard rush there for Grant Brewitt, And the Deleno Tigers will be forced to punt. So good defensive stand there for the Lakers. And now the Tigers will be punting the football back to Detroit Lakes here with under 5 minutes left in quarter number 2. Dawson Von Ruden back to return this punt. Tigers taking a long time to break this huddle. They might just call a timeout as they want to use as much clock as they can here. Lakers have no timeouts, so the Tigers electing to try to waste as much time so the Lakers do not have as much time to put together a drive. Timeout, Deleno. 4:29 to go, second quarter. Deleno leading Detroit Lakes 13-0. You're listening to Laker football on KDLM.
Look, the big new Old National Bank in town is just trying to make a go for it. But they have a lot of shareholders to please down in Chicago. At Midwest Bank, your local bank, the only person we have to please is you. So we employ people here. We invest in people here. We build businesses here. And if that's the kind of thing you want from your financial institution, we welcome you here to Midwest Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
B&M Electric, a full-service electrical contractor that's built a reputation on honesty and service, providing top-quality service at a reasonable price and long-lasting relationships with the best general contractors in the area. B&M Electric is proud that home and business owners alike call them year after year for their electrical needs. The biggest compliment? When their customers refer them to friends. Over 35 years in the business, licensed and bonded. Good luck to all the Laker athletes from Mike and Brenda at B&M Electric.
And welcome back to Mollberg Field. Detroit Lakes trailing 13-0 to the Delano Tigers. But the Lakers getting the football back, and this is a great punt. Oh, my. That is a great punt for Delano as it goes all the way down to the Lakers 17, 18-yard line. But we have a flag on the field. Flag on the field as the Tigers got a great punt off that bounced all the way inside the Laker 20-yard line. Ended up going out at the 17, but a flag on the field. It's going to be a flag on the Lakers. So not only are they going to be backed up after that great punt, a penalty will back them up even more. So what a flip of the field. That's why you punt, I guess, as the Tigers had it at their own, 30-yard line. Got it to the 17. That's a punt of 53 yards. And then the penalty tacked on. See where they end up spotting it. Detroit Lake's going to be all the way back at their own 7-yard line. Yeah, 93 yards and 4:19, no timeouts. See what this Laker offense can do here, trailing 13-0. Lakers success that we've seen, they had a pass in the first quarter that went for 18 yards, but it's really been limited since Lakers 40 yards on the ground to go along with that 18 yards through the air. Ryan By hobbling back out as he has a long ways to run, coming out to play center for this Laker team. Again, he got shaken up. It was his left foot, left ankle. He was being treated on the sideline by the staff, the training staff. So we're going to go shotgun at the 8-yard line, man in motion. And that's Francis who gets the handoff as he was in motion, and he gets to the 11. Maybe just shy of the 11. It's about a yard. So again, that punt and then the penalty, it kind of changes everything because you don't want to turn the ball over at this spot of the field. It's almost guaranteeing points to the opposition. So you got to be kind of careful and more perhaps conservative with your play calling. Tigers still going with 5 DBs, which is surprising with the Lakers running the football so much. 5 DBs to go along with 3 linebackers and 3 defensive linemen. We get a run up the middle. We get a timeout here by the Tigers because they want to get the football back. Makes sense. So 1-yard rush there. And we get a timeout by the Tigers. We'll take a break as well. 3:34 left in the second quarter. The Tigers leading the Lakers 13-0 here in high school football.
Checking in with Jim at J&K Marine. Jim, tell me about this no-hassle membership I've been hearing about.
Well, Joel, it's the easiest way to take care of your boat. One membership, and J&K Marine handles all service calls, pickups, deliveries, winterization, storage, and even oil changes.
So I don't have to mess with any of that stuff.
Exactly. Plus, members get 20% off parts and accessories. It's customer service simplified.
Sounds like working with the pros.
That's J&K Marine, where you need us, when you need us.
Call today and make lake life hassle-free. There's never been a better time to start fresh. Join boot camp with Coach Carly at Snap Fitness Detroit Lakes. Whether you're kickstarting your fitness journey or staying strong throughout the holidays, now's the time. Sign up today and receive a football burger card. Just their way of saying welcome. At Snap Fitness, you'll love their hassle-free month-to-month memberships. No contracts, no hidden fees. Just 24/7 access at your convenience. Stay motivated, track your progress, and crush your goals with Coach Carly. Snap Fitness Detroit Lakes. Your strongest season starts now.
And welcome back here to Mulberg Field. 3:34 left in the second quarter. Lakers facing a 3rd and 8. Ball at their own 10-yard line. Donovan Zima, the quarterback, goes under center with an I formation behind, 2 wideouts to the left. Zima looking to pass. On 3rd down, he'll get sacked in the backfield and lose yardage. Brought down at the 5-yard line. Davin Clare, the dangerous, dynamic edge rusher for the Deleno Tigers with the sack. And that'll back up the Lakers even more, so it'll be 4th down and 14. Now you got a punt from your own end zone. Aiden Askelson will punt, and this punt is fair catch called for at the 39-yard line. So the Tigers will start at the 34-yard line. 29-yard punt when it was all said and done for Aiden Askelson. And now the Tigers with good field position here with 2:53 left in quarter number 2. Well, we're going to redo that punt, actually. So there was a flag. I didn't see the flag, but flag was thrown in the end zone. And that'll give the Lakers 5 yards, but they're still going to punt. And now we get a whistle before we retry the punt. I think the chains got moved, and that's what threw everything off. So they'll redo the punt. And Askelson's punt this time will be, once again, fair caught. But the ball loose! It's loose, and it might be Laker ball! A muffed punt. And it's Laker football. That's what we needed there, some momentum, perhaps. So a fair catch was called for by the punt returner. I think that was Isaac Miller. He was waving his hands for the fair catch. There looked to be some contact, and I think the Delano coaching staff is perhaps saying fair catch interference. But they do not get that call, and so instead it'll be Laker football. So Laker ball at the 34 after the muffed punt go down as a turnover, and it'll be Laker ball at the 34, their own 34. 2:31 left here in quarter number 2. As Zima hands it off, Jace Winter dodges over a player, gets to the 40-yard line. That's a 6-yard rush for Winter. And so it'll be 2nd down and 4. 2:13 left here in quarter number 2. Jace Winter, 24 yards on the ground on 5 carries. On 2nd and 4, a handoff Ryan Francis, right side. And he's going to get to the 43-yard line. So it'd be about a yard short. Noah Connor, the linebacker for the Tigers, made that tackle to prevent the first down from being picked up by Francis. So it'll be 3rd and 1. 1:34 and counting. Again, the Lakers used all 3 of their timeouts, 2 of which in the first quarter. So they have no timeouts left. I formation here as Zima rolls to his left, throws it to Winter, who gets planted in the backfield for a loss. So quick throw to Winter results in a loss of yardage. It'll be a loss of a yard. And now it brings up 4th down. And it'll be an interesting decision here. 4th down and 2 with a minute left. You go for it here. You're on your side of the 50 at your own 41-yard line. And it looks like the offense is going to stay out on the field. So 4th and 3, big play here for the Lakers. Turn the ball over here, giving the Tigers good field position, but kind of like the aggressiveness. 4th and 3, Zima hands it off. Winter, close. I don't know. It's going to be really close. He might have gotten it. We'll see. I think he did get it. So Lakers go for it on 4th and 3, and they get just enough. So 4-yard rush there for Jace Winter, and the chains will move. 30 seconds left now here in the first half. And the Lakers with no timeouts. The Tigers, they're playing prevent. They're putting everybody back. The Lakers going to throw it up, and it's going to be almost intercepted. Through the hands of Brady Schultz, the defensive back. And the Tigers are just saying, we're going to just play everybody back. They put 6 guys back, about 20 yards back, and making it tough for the Lakers to throw the football. That pass incomplete. Almost intercepted. And now 18 seconds left. 2nd down and 10. Lakers at their own 44. Play action. They'll throw left. Dawson Von Ruden had the ball swatted away. Nate Nielsen with the pass breakup. It'll be 3rd down and 10. So 3rd down and 10. Ball at the Laker 44-yard line. They trail 13-0. 14 seconds left here in half number 1. Again, the Tigers are going to rush 3, it looks like. Now they're going to bring the ends in as well, and handoff goes to Jace Winter, nothing doing, and that's the end of the first half. And once again, Ryan By is a little slow to get up. And that'll actually stop the play here. 6 seconds left, so because of the injury, there will be time left in this first half. So Ryan By once again hurt, still dealing with that, looks like that ankle injury. He's holding that, pointing to his ankle. He's injured in that first quarter. And so injury timeout. We're going to take a break as well. 6 seconds left here in the first half. The Lakers trailing 13-0 to Delano. You're listening to Laker football on KDLM.
At Do Right Construction in Detroit Lakes, we do it all. And we do it right. From stunning flooring and custom cabinetry to complete remodels and everything in between, our skilled team turns your dreams into reality. Whether it's a new build or a facelift of your favorite space, you can trust Do Right Construction to deliver quality craftsmanship on time and on budget. For a home improvement experience that's done right the first time, call Do Right Construction today at 234-1095. Let's build something beautiful together.
Come hang out at the DLCCC. Indoor pool, indoor track.
And walk to the sideline. We have that injury timeout. The time also runs out on that first half. So, our score after one half of play on our BTD Manufacturing scoreboard. It's the Delano Tigers 13, the Lakers 0. You're listening to Laker football on KDLM and streaming on YouTube at Lakes TV 3.
Roll-off containers from Haug Incorporated are perfect for any project. Don't let your project become bigger than you thought it'd be. Maybe you're in need of Haug's roll-off containers for your construction projects. Haug significantly reduces disposal costs often made by big, bulky trailers while doing the dirty job of taking the debris away for you. The big roll-off containers will handle your demolition, no problem.
Call Hog Incorporated today for your roll-off containers. 218-847-7391.
Although it doesn't seem like it, the dog days of summer are fading, and while you're warm and toasty now, you will soon be chilled to the bone. Hey there, Scott Winter here from Laney's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, and we don't want you to miss out on your furnace tune-up. The sooner you schedule your check-in service, the bigger the savings. Please call Laney's today, 218-847-1309. That's 218-847-1309, or check us out on Facebook for our check-in service coupon. Thank you.
At Do Right Construction in Detroit Lakes, we do it all. And we do it right. From stunning flooring and custom cabinetry to complete remodels and everything in between, our skilled team turns your dreams into reality. Whether it's a new build or a facelift of your favorite space, you can trust Do Right Construction to deliver quality craftsmanship on time and on budget. For a home improvement experience that's done right the first time, call Do Right Construction today at 234-1095. Let's build something beautiful together.
Detroit Lakes High School is giving students new opportunities to get out of class and get hands-on learning and experience. The Youth Skills Training Program at DLHS encourages, promotes, and supports the development of local partnerships between schools, employers, and community organizations. Students can choose from plant science and greenhouse management, advanced manufacturing, and the Certified Nursing Assistant Program. For more information, call Vern Schnathorst, 218-849-6110. Academies of Detroit Lakes. My future, my course.
If you're looking for business advice, everyone's got an opinion, an angle, a surefire 5-step plan. But if you want to know whether any of it actually makes sense for your business, who do you turn to? Work with a banker who understands your business goals and how a strong banking relationship can help you achieve them. Work with Bremer Bank, because understanding is everything. Put us to work for you today at bremer.com.
U Motors Detroit Lakes, Pelican, and Fargo have been helping families make memories for years now. From the water toys to land toys, they've got every inch of fun covered. Pontoons, dirt bikes, side-by-sides, riding gear, snowmobiles, and more. U Motors knows there's been many smiles and lots of laughter from the days on the water to the miles of trails in the snow. Stop by any of their locations, Detroit Lakes, Pelican, or Fargo, and let U Motors help you find just what your family needs. Online at umotorsinc.com.
$5 duo at BK. Step up to the plate and have it your way. Get two of your faves, it's up to you. Just figure it out, then hit the drive-thru. BK, have it your way. $5 duo at BK. Step up to the plate and have it your way. Get two of your faves, it's up to you. Just figure it out, then hit the drive-thru. BK, have it your way.
Jeff's Muffler and Auto Repair on 8th Street in Detroit Lakes is your all-around auto repair. Jeff services fifth wheel hitches, 4 and 5-inch diesel exhausts, gooseneck hitches, brakes, shocks and struts, custom dual exhausts, and mufflers. Jeff's work is fully guaranteed and is now a 3-family member business. Call for an appointment today, 846-9318. Jeff's Muffler and Auto Repair in Detroit Lakes, 846-9318.
Yeah, welcome back here to Mollberg Field. At the half, our score, Deleno leading Detroit Lakes 13-0 on our BTD Manufacturing scoreboard. Taking a look at the scoring summary, the Tigers scored the first points in this game at the 137 mark with 137 left in the first quarter. It was a 22-yard rushing touchdown from the quarterback, Grant Brewitt. And that drive started at the 50-yard line after a snap that went over the punter's head of Detroit Lakes, and then the Lakers did get benefited from a penalty, a 15-yard penalty on the Tigers, but good field position to start that drive for the Tigers. They take advantage. They go up 7-0. Then the Tigers added another touchdown when Grant Brewitt passed a 9-yard pass to Andrew Brewitt. 8:51 left in the second quarter, made the score 13-0. The Tigers did miss the extra point attempt. 13-0 our score, and that's where we're still at on our BTD Manufacturing scoreboard. Taking a look at the Tiger offensive stats. In that first half, the Tigers 85 yards on the ground. Leading rusher Grant Brewitt, 66 yards on the ground for Grant on 7 carries and a touchdown. Bryce Beyer with 5 carries for 14 yards. Noah Wenzel, 2 carries for 5 yards. Receiving, leading receiver is Elijah Engesser. He has 1 catch for 19. Bryce Beyer, 1 catch for 11. And Andrew Brewitt, 1 catch for 9 yards and a touchdown. For Detroit Lakes, our offense has struggled, just to be frank, and we also have struggled with penalties, and that was one thing that Coach Hefta talked about is trying not to beat ourselves with committing too many penalties, but unfortunately the Lakers had a number of motion penalties in that first quarter specifically. We had a number of false start penalties. We had a delay a game penalty, so it was all kind of pre-snap penalties that just kind of, as a coach, I'm sure that's frustrating, and as a spectator and a broadcaster too, but especially when you're a coach and trying to limit those self-inflicted wounds. So 50 yards rushing as a team for Detroit Lakes in that first half. Leading rusher was Jace Winter. Winter, 28 yards rushing on 6 carries. Ryan Francis running the football with 9 carries for 16 yards. And Israel Renteria, 2 carries for 11 yards. Donovan Zima, who is the starting quarterback here tonight, finished that first half 204 passing for 17 yards. 1 pass to Dawson Von Ruden for 18, and the other to Jace Winter that went for -1. So 17 yards through the air for the Laker offense and 50 yards on the ground. They're going to hope to get that offense rolling as we begin the second half here momentarily. So that's our halftime summary. Again, our score at the break, 13-0. Deleno leading Detroit Lakes here in high school football. Take another break and be back with second half action next. You're listening to Laker football on KDLM and also streaming on YouTube at Lakes TV3.
$5 duo at BK. Step up to the plate and have it your way. Get 2 of your faves, it's up to you. Just figure it out, then hit the drive-thru. BK, have it your way. $5 duo at BK. Step up to the plate and have it your way. Get 2 of your faves, it's up to you. Just figure it out, then hit the drive-thru. BK, have it your way.
Life isn't perfect, but that doesn't mean we can't make it better for the people we care about. At Weber Family Motors, that's our family and our team, and also the customers who have been shopping with us since 2007. That's why we've made our Pro-Certified Unlimited Mile program complimentary for every eligible new and pre-owned vehicle. So you get one less thing to worry about. Visit our showroom on Highway 10 West next to Menards or browse online at WeberFamilyMotors.com. Weber Pro Certified. Drive home.
At Strive Chiropractic, you may have heard that they take a very different approach when it comes to chiropractic care and health care in general. That's because they focus on the overall health of the body, looking at how everyday stress affects our nervous system. Your nervous system controls and regulates everything in your body. Chiropractic care at Strive could make a huge difference in your kid's school year, their performance, their health, and their overall well-being. Call today to get you and your kids on the road to feeling and functioning their best at Strive Chiropractic.
For 130 years, Ameriprise Financial has worked for their clients' futures, helping millions of Americans retire on their terms. Have Carrier and Barty, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, develop a customized plan for your retirement. Call me, Matt Carrier, or financial advisors Matt Hayden or Kelsey Barty at 218-847-2676 to learn more.
Office is located at 1135 Washington Avenue, Suite 103, Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guaranteed. May lose value. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, a registered investment advisor.
There's never been a better time to start fresh. Join boot camp with Coach Carly at Snap Fitness Detroit Lakes. Whether you're kickstarting your fitness journey or staying strong throughout the holidays, now's the time. Sign up today and receive a football burger card. Just their way of saying welcome. At Snap Fitness, you'll love their hassle-free month-to-month memberships. No contracts, no hidden fees. Just 24/7 access at your convenience. Stay motivated, track your progress, and crush your goals with Coach Carly. Snap Fitness Detroit Lakes. Your strongest season starts now.
Looking for health care that keeps you feeling your best? At Essentia Health, our team of primary care providers is here to listen and guide you on your path to wellness. From routine checkups and preventative screenings to managing chronic conditions, we've got you covered. With a focus on building relationships, we take the time to understand your unique health concerns. Visit our website at essentiahealth.org to schedule your appointment.
Book those tee times now at Forest Hills Golf. The fall specials are happening right now. Book a tee time for a round of golf at Forest Hills, and your price with a card is only $55. There's still plenty of golf to be played before the snow flies, so book your tee time today at Forest Hills Golf. This is a championship course with unique black sand traps. Book those tee times now online at foresthillsgolfrv.com or call 439-6400 218-439-6400.
Muscatel GMC, formerly Norseman Motors, is now open in Detroit Lakes. Check out Muscatel's selection of new GMC models with huge factory and dealer discounts on select models while supplies last. Have you been putting off general maintenance? Muscatel Express Lube is also open and is now accepting walk-ins. Muscatel GMC on Highway 10 and DL or online at muscatelgmc.com. Muscatel's built on trust.
And welcome back here to Mohlberg Field. Teams getting back out on the field. We're getting ready for the start of the second half. Let's take a look at some scores around the area. Princeton, who's a team that's in our section, they lost yesterday to Hutchinson, 20-7, the final score in that ball game. St. Cloud Tech winners over North St. Paul, 16-12. St. Cloud Tech is the Lakers' homecoming game this season. Ricori winners yesterday over Totino Grace, 28-7. It's a different look in the section. We'll go through that in a little bit as well. Other games in 4A, Zimmerman up big on Providence Academy. That's almost at half, 35-14, Zimmerman leading. Little Falls trailing to Annandale, 48-0 at the half. Fergus Falls up on Wilmer, 14-7. Becker, who's in our section, they are trailing to Orono. That's at the half. Orono up 14-0. Taking a look at 3A games tonight. Staples Motley went final. They beat East Grand Forks 42-13. DGF leading Thief River Falls 14-7. That game at half. Perham with a 1-point lead right now against Park Rapids, 7-6. That'd be a big upset for Park Rapids if they could beat Perham tonight. Other games of note, let's take a look at Class 2A. Nevis is up at the half against Crookston, 24-6. Wadena Deer Creek up against Long Prairie Gray Eagle, 8-0. That's in the second quarter. Pelican Rapids trailing Hawley 24-0. That game at half. I'm guessing you can catch that game if you're a Hawley fan or Pelican Rapids fan on KRCQ 102.3. Frazee taking on Browerville Eagle Valley tonight. That game being played in Frazee. Class 1A. If we have anything of interest there. For local schools, let's see. Yesterday, Mahnomen Waban beat Walker Hackensack Akeley 41-0. Lake Park Ottoman yesterday beat West Central area 28-14. And Belgrade Brute Rosa over New York Mills yesterday 18-12. Ottertail Central over Ashby Brandon Evansville 22-18. So that's a look at some scores. And looks like the team's just about ready. We're going to squeeze in a 1-minute break here, and we'll be back with second half action next here on KDLM.
VTD Manufacturing in Detroit Lakes is a proud sponsor of the Detroit Lakes Lakers. They're a customer-focused, growth-oriented manufacturing partner providing innovative, customer-specific solutions to world-class brands. They succeed by investing in their people. They know the power of teamwork is what it takes to make a successful company, just as the teams of the Detroit Lakes High Schools do as well. VTD is community-minded and loves to see the Lakes area grow. Good luck this season to all Laker athletes.
All right, welcome back here to Moldberg Field. Charlie Nolan broadcasting to you. Our Lakes TV 3 crew here as well. Raina Zima and Rylan Mills operating the camera. Raina operating the switcher. Cool new feature. Check us out if you're tuning in on conventional radio. You can also watch this game, listen to our audio on Lakes TV 3 YouTube page. We begin the second half with a kickoff by the Deleno Tigers, and it goes out the back of the end zone. So if you're just tuning in, the Lakers are trailing 13-0. Offense has been a struggle. Let's see what the second half has in store as the sun starts to set here at Moldberg Field. Lights are on. Lakers will go from left to right in this second half. The Tigers go from right to left. As Detroit Lakes offense, led by Donovan Zima, comes out under center. It'll be Ryan Francis, the tailback. The fullback is Jace Winter. And he'll move up to the tight end position. So it's a single back set. We'll hand it off to Francis. Francis hits the hole and gets about 6 yards. That's a good run to start off the second half. So Ryan Francis, who's toted the ball the most out of any Laker rusher, 10 rushes now, gets up 6 yards. Second down and 4. And Francis will go to the sideline. Substitute in. It'll be Renteria coming in at the tailback position now. Jace Winter, the fullback. 2 wideouts to the right side for the Lakers. We'll have a tight end to the left. And a handoff will go to Renteria, and he's going to be short of a first down, but a good gain of about 3 for Israel Renteria. He's now up to 14 yards rushing. Brady Schultz gets the tackle for the Delano Tigers. Tigers went 2-7 last year. They belong to Section 6 4A. Detroit Lakes, they went 5-4. Again, it's a completely different look schedule-wise. It's a beefed-up schedule this year. Different districting. It's what resulted in the different schedule. Here's a fullback dive with Jace Winter. That's going to be enough for a first down. So 4-yard rush there for Jace Winter, and the chains will move. 1st and 10. Johnny Barcinas, the defensive back, coming down, making the tackle. 10.5 to go, quarter number 3. Lakers trailing by 13 points. Laker fans looking for to make some noise. Here's Ryan Francis, stretch play to the left, and he's got running room. Francis across midfield, and a first down and then some. 20 yards on the rush for Ryan Francis as the chains move and the Lakers moving into Tiger territory. That's a nice play. It's a stretch to the left. Good blocking for Francis, and he hit that hole fast, and that's exactly what they needed to get this crowd fired up. 1st and 10, Lakers at the 47 of Delano. Zima hands it off right as Renteria gets tackled. That's another player who's lost his helmet there. That was Noah Connor. I saw a couple Lakers losing their helmets in the first half and a second Tiger player losing their helmets. But Connor will go to the sideline as that's protocol after you lose a helmet. And so a 1-yard rush there for Renteria. So 2nd down and 9. Shotgun here for the Lakers as the throw is going to go to Dawson Von Ruden. And Von Ruden across the 40 and inside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Lakers moving the chains through the air. As they get to the 35-yard line, it's 11-yard pass play. Donovan Zima to Dawson Von Ruden. And now Von Ruden, 2 catches for 29 yards. And again, the Lakers moving the chains here. Ball at the 35 of Delano. And they'll hand off to Renteria. Renteria gets a good block by Berger and gets close to a first down. Good block by Blake Berger, freeing up Renteria. It's going to be a 9-yard rush. Second down and 1. So Israel Renteria now up to 24 yards on the ground. So second down and a manageable 1 yard. You take a shot at the end zone here. 2nd and 1, 8:46 to go. Third quarter. No, they're handed off here. Nice play. Francis inside the 20. Francis down inside the 20-yard line at about the 18. 8-yard rush. And Ryan Francis, good start to the second half. Lakers trying to get a touchdown, try to make it a one-score game. Renteria stays at the tailback position here. Fullback is Winter, and Renteria upended at the 15, drops down to the 13. It's a 5-yard rush for Renteria. That'll be second down and 5 now for the Laker offense. Or it's about at the 14, so a little bit shy. A 4-yard rush there for Renteria. Second down and 6 with 8 minutes left here in the third quarter. Lakers down by 13 points. Handoff will go fullback, Winter, and nothing doing this time. And that's the dangerous Davin Clare. Coach Russick talked about how good of a defensive lineman Davin Clare is, and that's on display there as he drops Renteria for no gain. Actually, I should say Winter for no gain. So third down, Lakers taking a long time to get this play in. A little confusion on what play they were going to call. Now they break the huddle, 10 on the play clock. Twins left, I formation here. 3 seconds on the play clock. They get the snap off. It's Renteria working left. And if he got an extra push, forward progress, I think has him a little bit short. So he's going to be short, and that's going to set up a fourth down. Fourth down and a long 2. So the Lakers need to get the ball to the 9-yard line. They have it at the 11. So fourth down, big play here, down by 13. See if they can get it. Fourth down and a long 2. It's a keeper. No, a throw by Zima, and it's dropped. Oh, the pass dropped there by Winter, and the pass falls incomplete. It was a play-action rollout right. The throw was a little bit off, but in the hands there of Jace Winter, unable to reel it in, and the Lakers will turn the ball over on downs, and so it'll be Tiger football. That was a good drive, though, by the Lakers. They got it into Tiger territory, deep into Tiger territory, but just unable to get those few yards that they needed to keep that drive alive on fourth down and 2. The pass, the Winter was open. It was a throw to the flats. But turnover on downs, and now it's Tiger football as they get to the 16-yard line. A 5-yard rush. That was Byer on the rush, Bryce Byer. So, second down and 5. 6 minutes to go, third quarter. First time the Tigers have touched the ball here in this second half. Tigers with 2 scoring drives in the first half. Possessions have been limited. It hasn't been a big offensive game. Here's a danger here for the Tigers in the backfield. Bruin wide open, finds a man, and that's Bizicum, and he is brought down inside the 25-yard line, down at about the 20. So Bizicum, the Tigers were in trouble in the backfield, and Bizicum came back and helped out his quarterback and give credit to Brewitt to stay with it and keep his eyes down the field and to find Bizicum, but there is a flag on the field. So this could all be coming back. So it was originally going to be a 61-yard pass, but instead a flag on the field, and this will back up the Tigers. So it was a holding penalty, I assume. And so the first down will count, as it was a hold on the catch, after the catch. So the Tigers do get a first down, but it's really good news that there was holding called against the Tigers, because it wipes out a 61-yard pass play from Brewitt to Bizicum, and it'll just be first down and 10 now from the 26. So after Bizicum made the catch and was running down the field, a hold was called, so that backs up the Tigers, the 25-yard line. So they're at their own 25-yard line. Pressure in the face there of Brewitt. Another flag is thrown, but this pass almost intercepted. Almost picked off there by Coy Broughton, but instead it's an incomplete pass. There is a flag on the field in the area of holding, and that is exactly the call. It's holding on Deleno, so that'll back him up 10 yards. So back to the 15-yard line we go. Boy, now we're seeing Deleno commit some of these penalties that are really kind of stalling out this drive after a big 61-yard play that was nullified because of a penalty. Now we get a hold again on the next play. And so it's first and 20 now for Deleno at their own 15-yard line. They lead by 13 points with 5:27 left in the third quarter. Shotgun formation. Brewitt throws it underneath, and it's dropped by Byer. That was right in the hands there. Couldn't come up with it, though. And it's second down and 20. Looked like a nice little slip screen play that the Tigers had drawn up, but couldn't make the catch. And now second down. Clock stopped at 5:23 left in the third quarter. So here we go. Second down and 20 for the Tigers, with two wideouts to the left, two to the right, and a handoff on a draw. No gain on the play. Tackled by Martindam. And it's no gain on the play. It'll be third down and 20. So no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down and long. So third and long, Tigers. Under 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Tigers break the huddle. 7 on the play clock. 4:40 left here in the third quarter. They get the snap off with 1 on the play clock. They'll hand it off to Byer, and he is brought down, wrapped up initially by Noah Radke. And no gain. So Byer once again held in check. That'll be fourth down, and now the Tigers will punt. So after a penalty that wiped out a 61-yard pass, Tigers then commit a holding penalty again after that play and get backed up and unable to get anything going. So now they'll have to punt. Dawson Von Ruden back to receive the punt. It's not a great punt, and it's going to take a bounce backwards at the 30-yard line, and it'll be down at the 26. So it's a punt of 10 yards for Deleno, and it'll be Laker football at the 26. So Lakers will take over on offense here with 3:51 left in the third quarter. Delano leading 13-0, but Detroit Lakes, they had a good drive going the last time they had the football, but it stalled out. after they got the ball inside the 10. See if they can punch it in, looking for their first points of the season. 3:51 left here in the third quarter. 2 wideouts to the left. Fullback is Winter. Francis the tailback, and the handoff will go to Francis. And Francis breaks through the first wall of defenders, and then he's downed at the 19-yard line. So it's a rush of about 7 for Francis. And so it'll be 2nd down and 3. At the 19-yard line of Deleno. A nice rush there. Francis able to get through that first wall of defenders. The Tigers only play with 3 defensive linemen as they still stay in that almost pass set defensively. Here's Renteria gets bottled up, and he stays on his feet, but forward progress will stop him just shy of a first down. It's going to be a rush of 2 yards there for Renteria. Needed 3. And so now a 3rd and 1 coming up here for the Lakers with 3 minutes left here in quarter number 3. Like to pick up the first down here so you don't have to even worry about 4th down. Ryan By staying in there. He's been dealing with a foot issue. He's out there at center. Quarterback Zima hands it off to the fullback, Winter, and that's a first down on a fullback dive. Simple fullback dive, gets 2 yards. They needed 1, they get 2, and Jace Winter gets that first down. So the chains will move. The drive continues. Ball now at the 15 of Delano. So inch by inch, we have moved the ball into the red zone at the 15 now of Delano. 2:13 left here in the third quarter. Zima under center, Twins to the right. Handoff to Renteria, and he gets tripped up at the 13-yard line. So a 2-yard rush there for Renteria. And it brings up 2nd and 8. Reminder, tomorrow morning we'll have our first Coffee with the Coaches show live from Burger King in Detroit Lakes. Hope to have you along for that. Talk to Coach Reed Hefta and get caught up on other Laker activities. School starts next week. Handoff goes to Francis. He's got the 10, gets inside the 10. He's down just shy of the 5 and might be just shy of a first down. So Ryan Francis, it's about 6 yards on that rush, but he's going to be short of a first down. So Francis now, he's up to 63 yards on the ground. 3rd down and 1. 1 minute left here in the third quarter. Zima under center. Fullback is Winter. Tailback is Renteria. Fullback dive with Winter, and he is... No, he's just short. They spot him short. Oh, and potentially a fumble. Let's see here. The Delano defense reacting as if it was a fumble recovered by them. There was no call for a touchdown. It looked close to being a touchdown. Officials are talking about it. One side's not going to be happy. They're going to say a fumble recovered by the Tigers. Oh, my. My goodness. That'd be interesting to review on the instant replay. Coach Hefta coming out, having a conversation with the official. And to add insult to injury, it looks like they're going to spot the ball at the 20-yard line. Because it was recovered in the end zone, the Lakers had downed them there. Well, I guess it doesn't matter in high school football. If you are down on the ground, it's it would be where you're at when your knee is on the ground, so it's a touchback. And so they'll spot it at the 20-yard line. So not only do we lose possession, lose a touchdown, they get the ball at the 20-yard line. So tough break there for the Lakers here as the Tigers run the ball in the first play after that fumble recovery, and nothing doing there. Good tackle by Brendan Severson for a loss. So Byer struggling running the football here in the last few plays. That was a negative run there of about a yard, and the Tigers will be facing a 2nd down and 11. There is a 2-second difference between the game clock and the play clock, so they do have to run another play before the end of the third quarter. So 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun here as Brewitt looks to throw, and he's going to throw to the near sideline, but it's going to be incomplete with 1 second left here in the third quarter. So the Tigers will have to have another play here, and they'll be facing a 3rd down and 11. So 3rd down and 11 with 1 second left here in the third quarter. Tigers leading 13-0. Two wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun for Brewitt. Sends a man in motion. That's be a pitch play here, and the Tigers get wrapped up for a loss. Byer loses yardage. Tackle on the play made by number 21. That's Jake Helm with a tackle for loss, and that's the end of the third quarter. So the Tigers lose yardage, and they'll be facing a 4th down when we get the fourth quarter started. So after 3 quarters of play on our BTD Manufacturing scoreboard, it's the Deleno Tigers 13, Detroit Lakes 0. You're listening to Laker football on KDLM and streaming on YouTube at Lakes TV 3.
Detroit Lakes High School is giving students new opportunities to get out of class and get hands-on learning and experience. The Youth Skills Training Program at DLHS encourages, promotes, and supports the development of local partnerships between schools, employers, and community organizations. Students can choose from plant science and greenhouse management, advanced manufacturing, and the Certified Nursing Assistant Program. For more information, call Vern Schnathorst, 218-849-6110. Academies of Detroit Lakes. My future, my course.
Jeff's Muffler and Auto Repair on 8th Street in Detroit Lakes is your all-around auto repair. Jeff services 5th-wheel hitches, 4 and 5-inch diesel exhausts, gooseneck hitches, brakes, shocks and struts, custom dual exhausts, and mufflers. Jeff's work is fully guaranteed and is now a 3-family member business. Call for an appointment today, 846-9318. Jeff's Muffler and Auto Repair in Detroit Lakes, 846-9318.
And welcome back here to Mollberg Field. 4th down and 11 for the Delano Tigers. They're going to punt at their own 19-yard line. Snap to the punter, and it's a good snap. The punt this time much better than the previous punt. It'll check up at the 50 and then roll to the Laker 45-yard line where it's downed. So the Lakers will have 55 yards to go to try to get their first points of the season. They've been close. In fact, they were inches short of a touchdown. A fumble that resulted in the Tigers getting the football back, but Laker defense has played very well this evening, and that's something that Coach Hefta and the coaching staff will be happy with. And the offense in the second half has been moving the ball quite efficiently. It's just they haven't been able to punch it in yet. But it'll come. 2 wide receivers to the left. I formation behind Zima as he hands it off to Francis, Francis has got some running room as he finds his way inside the 35, and he's down around the 30-yard line. Big play there for Francis. 25 yards on the ground for Ryan Francis on that rush. So good rush there for Ryan Francis. No flags on the field, which is good news too. Francis closing in on 100 yards. He's at 88 yards rushing, according to my stats, which take those with a grain of salt. 1st down and 10, ball at the Tiger 30-yard line. 11:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. Detroit Lakes down by 13 points. Zima under center with Winter the fullback. Francis the running back. He gets another carry, and Francis inside the 25, and he's down near the 23. So it'll be a 7-yard rush there for Ryan Francis. Continuing to move the ball on the ground are the Lakers here in this second half. Lakers as a team at 50 yards at the half, and now here total in the second half at 164 yards. 114 yards on the ground here in the second half. Here's a handoff to the near side. Renteria close to a first down. He gets to close to the 20. Needed 3, and he might have got it. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like it is a first down. So first down and 10. Ball is at the 20-yard line of Deleno. 10:46 to go here in the fourth quarter. 13-0 our score. Lakers once again in the red zone. Been here before. 2 wideouts to the left. Renteria, the tailback. Broken play. Ball is loose on the ground, and it's going to be recovered. I think Von Ruden got it. Let's see. Looked like Von Ruden got it. At least from our vantage point, which we're really far away up here in the press box, but it looked like it was Dawson Von Ruden that did recover that fumble. So he did recover that fumble. Lakers dodged a bullet. Otherwise, that would have put perhaps a nail in this one, but recovered there by Von Ruden. This game still has life here. 10 minutes left, fourth quarter. Lakers have all 3 timeouts. But go under center here with Zima. 1 wide out to the right, 1 to the left, and the handoff will go to the near side for Francis. And he's close to a first down. I think he's down at the 11.
Number 21 down and fire on the tackle.
So he's going to be just short of a first down. It'll be 3rd down and 2. So 3rd down and 2 here for the Laker offense. Down to 9:16 left here in the fourth quarter. Detroit Lakes trailing 13-0 to Delano. Ball is at the Delano 12-yard line as we get a whistle and a timeout by Coach Hefta. So timeout taken by the Lakers here with 9:06 left in the fourth. Lakers are facing a 3rd down and 2 as we will take a break as well. You're listening to Laker football on KDLM.
U Motors Detroit Lakes, Pelican, and Fargo have been helping families make memories for years now. From the water toys to land toys, they've got every inch of fun covered. Pontoons, dirt bikes, side-by-sides, riding gear, snowmobiles, and more. U Motors knows there's been many smiles and lots of laughter from the days on the water to the miles of trails in the snow. Stop by any of their locations, Detroit Lakes, Pelican, or Fargo, and let U Motors help you find just what your family needs. Online at umotorsinc.com.
Metal Sales in Detroit Lakes. Proud supporters of Laker Athletics. With over 55 years of experience, Metal Sales is the nation's leading manufacturer of metal roofing, wall, and building systems. When it comes to metal panels, no one does it better. Looking for a fresh career opportunity? Metal Sales in Detroit Lakes is hiring. Stop by, apply online, or give them a call to see what's in store for you. Good luck this season, Laker athletes, from everyone at Metal Sales in Detroit Lakes. The Metal Panel Pros.
And welcome back. 3rd down and 2. Lakers facing it at the 12-yard line of Delano. Handoff Francis. First down inside the 10. Cuts back at the 6. Into the 5. Touchdown Lakers. Francis in from 12. And the Lakers cut the deficit to 7 points here. As Ryan Francis scores with 8:59 left in this ballgame. Ryan Francis. And with that touchdown, he is now over 100 yards rushing. Francis, 107 yards rushing, and now a touchdown to go along with that. And now an extra point attempt. This is a big extra point. Askelson's kick is up, and it is good. So with 8:59 left on our BTD Manufacturing scoreboard, it's the Delano Tigers leading, but the Lakers with life. They trail 13-7. You're listening to Laker football on KDLM and streaming on Lakes TV3 YouTube. And welcome back here to Mollberg Field. 12-yard rushing touchdown by Ryan Francis has given the Lakers life here with 8:59 left here in the fourth quarter. First points of the season here for Detroit Lakes, and now looking to build on that momentum. Askelson has the ball teed up. It's a low line drive kickoff. It's not fielded cleanly, but now it's picked up at the 16 to the 25 to the 30 and down at the 34-yard line. Kickoff return there by Isaac Miller. And now the Delano Tigers will start this drive at the 34. So big drive right here for the Tigers. They want to eat some clock. They want to, kind of milk this game away. For the Lakers, boy, if they can get some stops here, and they do have 2 timeouts left, and they have the feeling of some momentum right now, this would be a big stand here for the Laker defense. And you look, those guys up on the front to try to make that stop. Brendan Severson, he's had a great game at the defensive end position. And here comes the Tiger offense at the 34-yard line. Grant Brewitt in the shotgun. He'll hand it off. No, he'll keep it. And Brewitt has good yardage across the 40 to the 42-yard line. That's a rush of about 8 yards for the Delano quarterback, who has been quiet since the first half. It's been relatively quiet here for the Tigers offensively in the second half. They haven't scored any points here in the second half. So 2nd down and 2 after that 8-yard rush by Brewitt. 8:17 left here in this ball game. Tigers with 3 timeouts, Lakers with 2. Shotgun, Brewitt keeps it, rolls to his left, pressure, kept on his feet, and he's going to look to scramble, and he's going to get a first down. He gets a big hit there. Jorgensen put a big pop on him. My goodness, how did Grant Brewitt was way in the backfield, looked like he was going to lose big yardage, instead ends up picking a first down and then some all the way to the 48-yard line, 47-yard line of Detroit Lakes. 11-yard rush when it's all said and done there for Grant Brewitt. Almost a loss of 11, but instead he was able to evade a sack. It looked like Wes Berg, a linebacker for the Lakers, almost had him. And there was another Laker linebacker in there too, but give credit to the sophomore quarterback, Brewitt. Stay on his feet and get a first down. Now Byer gets a run to the left. He'll get to the 42-yard line. It's a rush of 5 for Bryce Byer. Byer's had a kind of a tough go of it. He's at just 23 yards rushing on 10 carries. So 2nd down and 5. 7 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Tigers leading 13-7, trying to salt this game away. Laker defense looking to get some stops here. Low snap, Brewitt reels it in. He's going to throw it to Andrew Brewitt, and that pass is caught in bounds. What a catch. Able to keep his feet in bounds down at the 15-yard line. First down and 10 here for the Tigers at the Laker 15. My goodness, 27 yards through the air. Grant Brewitt to Andrew Brewitt. And now we get a whistle and a stoppage here. Looks like there was an injured Tiger player that needed to go to the sideline. Or else they were just trying to get the chains in gear. Regardless, looks like we're going to be... nope. We're going to bring water out, but everybody's going back to the sideline. So it'll be 1st and 10, Tigers at the 15 of Detroit Lakes. I just think back to that rush, that scramble by Grant Brewitt. What would have been a loss of 11, and instead he was able to get 11. And that could be the big key of the game here tonight, as Brewitt will keep it himself, and he'll stiff arm himself across the 10 and just short of a first down. Blake Berger with the tackle. And it's going to be just short of a first down. Looks like about 8 yards on that rush there for Grant Brewitt. Again, he has been really solid for this Deleno team and running the football. 93 yards rushing for Grant Brewitt. Also, he has a touchdown on the ground, and he's thrown one as well. Got a bright future as Brewitt looks to throw it this time on 2nd and 2. He's going to run it now, and he's going to be short of the goal line. Comes up just short. Like about 5 yards on that rush. Needed 7 to get a touchdown. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 2. 5:37 to go, 4th quarter. Lakers down 13-7. Need a stand here, a goal line stand. They do have 2 timeouts, but see what the Laker defense can do here. 1st down and goal from the 2. Handoff, Byer, touchdown. Untouched from 2 yards out. And the Tigers increase their lead back to a 2-possession game. 2-yard rushing touchdown for Byer. Bryce Byer scores from 2 yards out. Just a run to the right, and goes in untouched. 2-yard rush with 5:17 left. And now the extra point attempt. Latosa on for the point after attempt. And the kick is up, and it is good. So, with 5:17 left in the 4th quarter, the Delano Tigers go back up by 13 points. Our BTD Manufacturing scoreboard. We'll take a
At Do Right Construction in Detroit Lakes, we do it all. And we do it right. From stunning flooring and custom cabinetry to complete remodels and everything in between, our skilled team turns your dreams into reality. Whether it's a new build or a facelift of your favorite space, you can trust Do Right Construction to deliver quality craftsmanship on time and on budget. For a home improvement experience that's done right the first time, call Do Right Construction today at 234-1095. Let's build something beautiful together.
Come hang out at the DLCCC. Indoor pool, indoor track, indoor backyard. It's all indoors and ready for you to join. And if you're not sure how to work the equipment or where to start, book a session with a personal trainer. Many classes, many levels. Workouts are an important part of an athlete's career. So whether you're a beginner or advanced, the DLCCC has something here for every level and every age. So get started today. It's a great decision. Check out their Facebook page for classes or call 844-4221. Good luck to all the Laker athletes.
And welcome back to Mulberg Field. Charlie Newland broadcasting to you. 5:17 left here in the 4th quarter. The Delano Tigers with a touchdown moments ago. It was a 2-yard rushing touchdown by Bryce Byer. All set up. A big 27-yard pass play from Grant Brewitt to Andrew Brewitt. And one of the big key plays in that drive was Grant Brewitt scrambling and evading a sack Would have been a big loss in the play, and it ended up getting 11 yards to keep the drive going. And the Lakers unable to make that goal line stand. And so now we see the Laker offense down by 13 points. And they'll do a quick throw to Dawson Von Ruden to the near sideline. Gets a couple yards on the throw and catch. Von Ruden, the leading receiver tonight. 3 catches now for Dawson Von Ruden for 32 yards. Donovan Zima. 4 of 7 passing for 31 yards. Down to 4:45 left here in the fourth quarter. Again, the Lakers do not have, they have 2 timeouts. Here's a handoff goes to Francis, and he's going to get good, strong running to the 32-yard line. That's a 10-yard rush. Ryan Francis, here in this second half, he's a different player. He's not really strong here in the second half, and now he's up to 117 yards rushing. Blake Berger goes to the sideline. He's limping a little bit. Francis will go to the sideline as well. 4:36 to go, fourth quarter. Clock not on the Lakers' side, down by 2 touchdowns. Zima working under center with 2 wideouts to the left. Tigers will bring 4 on the rush, and that's enough to bring down Renteria for a minimal gain, maybe 2 on the rush. And Renteria, he's been a popular guy to run the football here in this second half. He's up to 42 yards rushing. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 carries for 42 yards. So it'll be second down and 9 now for the Lakers. 3:46 to go, fourth quarter, down by 13, and a fumble football, and Lakers, I think, got back on top of it. Once again, it's that exchange between quarterback and running back. Francis, though, was able to keep possession. But it's going to lose yardage. It'll be a loss of 3. So it'll be back to 3rd and 12 from the 30-yard line. 3:20 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Lakers with 2 timeouts, but they need some yardage here on 3rd and 12 to keep it manageable on 4th down. Tigers only rush 3, but they get through with 3 rushers, and the throw is incomplete to the near sideline. Pass intended for Dawson Von Ruden. Yeah, it'll be 4th down and 12. And now you just got to throw it up and to come up with a play or some sort of screen pass, perhaps. So it'll be 4th down and 12. Ball at the 30-yard line. Lakers got to go 70 yards. Get a touchdown. Down by 13 points. And time not on their side. They'll go shotgun with 2 wideouts to the right. Double back set to the right and left of Zima. Donovan Zima takes a snap, rolls to his right, throws to, and it's incomplete. Von Ruden, the intended target. And the Tigers will take over on downs with 2:56 left here in the fourth quarter. Again, Deleno leading 20-7 on our BTD Manufacturing scoreboard. They'll have the ball. When we return, you're listening to Laker football on KDLM.
BTD Manufacturing in Detroit Lakes is a proud sponsor of the Detroit Lakes Lakers. They're a customer-focused, growth-oriented manufacturing partner providing innovative, customer-specific solutions to world-class brands. They succeed by investing in their people. They know the power of teamwork is what it takes to make a successful company, just as the teams of the Detroit Lakes High Schools do as well. BTD is community-minded and loves to see the Lakes area grow. Good luck this season to all Laker athletes.
And we'll go back here to Mulberg Field. The first play of this next drive for the Tigers, it's going to be whistle dead. False start on Deleno. That'll back him up 5 yards. Well, for Wyatt Russick, the head coach for the Tigers, his first year as the head coach, he's going to get his first ever career win. Played college football at Bemidji State. He was an offensive lineman there and also transferred after his time at Bemidji, went to St. John's. Was a starter at St. John's. But big moment here for him to try to pick up his first win. The game's not over yet, but time again is running out. Byer will run the ball to the right, gets to the 28. It's a 7-yard rush there for Byer. And for Detroit Lakes, again, this is a young Laker team. There's going to be growing pains. Saw that with the penalties. And again, their quarterback here, Donovan Zima, he was not expected to be the starter going into the season. It was Elijah Wyckoff that was supposed to be the starter. He tore his meniscus, so he's out for the year. And then Jude Hoagland, he was slated to be the next starter, and he is hurt. Not out for the season, but he's out right now. So it's next man up, as Coach talks about. And Donovan Zima, I think he's played well tonight. But this is a Deleno team that has some playmakers. There's a 9-yard rush there for the Tigers. Deleno go to 1-0. They will use some clock. The Lakers not electing to use their timeouts here, so it looks like it's going to be waving the white flag from the Laker sideline. 3rd down and 1. Tigers, if they get a first down here, this game is over. And Byer is going to get the first down, and that should all but do it. So the chains will move. 1st down and 10 here for Deleno. Pause the clock as the chains will set up. And so again, the Detroit Lakes will fall to 0-1 on the season. Talk about this game tomorrow with Coach Hefta, Coffee with the Coaches. Hope to have you along for that. Thank our TV3 crew, Rylan Mills, operating the camera tonight. Raina Zima, setting everything up, being the engineer tonight. Great job. First game in the books. Be one more kneel down, and then the game will completely be over. Well, yeah, that'll be the last play, looks like. So the Lakers will fall to 0-1 on the season. Delano will improve to 1-0 on the year. Our final score on our BTD Manufacturing scoreboard, it's the Delano Tigers 20, Detroit Lakes 7. And up next, we'll go to our post-game show and crown an MVP of tonight's game as well. In final score, 20-7, Delano over Detroit Lakes on KDLM.
Come check out the Boys and Girls Thrift Store and more of Detroit Lakes. They've got the largest selection of thrift family apparel in the upper Midwest, all at low, low everyday prices. The B&G Thrift Store and more has been voted the best thrift discount store in the Lakes area. From truckload sales to outdoor living furniture to thrift items, they cover everything you could possibly want. Shop Monday through Saturday 9 a.m. to 7, Sundays 10 a.m. to 5. The Boys and Girls Thrift Store and more is a proud supporter of all Laker athletics.
Looking for health care that keeps you feeling your best? At Essentia Health, our team of primary care providers is here to listen and guide you on your path to wellness. From routine checkups and preventative screenings to managing chronic conditions, we've got you covered. With a focus on building relationships, we take the time to understand your unique health concerns. Visit our website at essentiahealth.org to schedule your appointment.
Looking for trusted appliances with hometown service? D&D Repair and Appliance is your full-service, family-owned appliance store, proudly serving the Lakes region for over 35 years. They carry KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, brands you know and trust. Plus, they offer delivery and installation so you can shop local and get it delivered right to your home. Visit them at 1050 Highway 59 South, because when you choose D&D Repair and Appliance, now you're talking value.
Good luck, Lakers, from Bluebird Books in Detroit Lakes. Bluebird Books carries new books for all ages and interests. They also have a great assortment of local art, candles, cards, candy, and many other gift items. Their friendly and experienced staff can help with book recommendations for yourself or for a gift. And if they don't have the book you're looking for, they'd be happy to order it for you. Bluebird Books is open 7 days a week, located on Washington, downtown Detroit Lakes, and online at www.bluebirdbooks.store.
Yeah, welcome back here to Mollberg Field. Final score tonight, the Deleno Tigers over Detroit Lakes here in high school football week 1. 20-7 our final score here this evening. Let's take a look at the scoring summary here tonight. The Deleno Tigers jumped out to a 7-0 lead with 1:37 left in the first quarter. It was a 22-yard rushing touchdown by Grant Brewitt. The Tigers were able to convert the extra point. 7-0 our score. Then with 8:51 left in the second, the Tigers connected through the air. It was the Brewitt brothers, Grant connecting with Andrew from a 9 yards out to make the score 13-0. The Tigers failed on the extra point. So 13-0 was our score, and that was our score at the half. Lakers came out much stronger in the second half, and the Lakers were rewarded with 8:59 left in the fourth quarter. The Lakers got on the scoreboard when Ryan Francis scored a 12-yard rushing touchdown to make the score 13-7. The Laker defense then needed to make a stop, and they had Brewitt in the backfield, almost brought him down for a sack, but he was able to keep the play alive, scrambled, got the first down, and then later in the drive connected on a 27-yard pass to Andrew Brewitt. It was all finished off with a 2-yard rushing touchdown by Bryce Byer. 5:17 left in the fourth quarter, and the Tigers then went up 20-7 after making the extra point. Lakers did get the ball back again, but unable to get the offense going as the Tigers went to more of a shell prevent defense, and Lakers' drive stalled out, and that's how we end the game. 20-7 our final score. Let's take a look at offensive stats for the Tigers. Grant Brewitt finished with 98 yards on the ground, and through the air, threw the ball for 66 yards. Brewitt, 4 of 7 passing for 66 yards. He also had a touchdown pass and a rushing touchdown. Bryce Byer on the ground, he finished with 41 yards on the ground and also had a touchdown. Noah Wenzel, 2 carries for 5 yards. Receiving, Andrew Brewitt, 2 catches for 36. Elijah Engesser, 1 catch for 19. Bryce Byer, 1 catch for 11 yards. The Tigers did have a big 61-yard pass play negated. They had a pass to Carter Bizacum that was called back due to a holding penalty, so that wiped off a big play. And the Lakers also had a couple of big plays wiped out. They had penalties that kind of hampered them in the first quarter, and then they had a play that almost scored a touchdown. They fumbled the ball at the goal line. Tigers able to recover that fumble. Otherwise, things could have went a little bit different, as is the case with football. It all boils down to 1 or 2 plays that end up determining the outcome, and unfortunately for the Lakers, they were on the wrong side of a couple of those plays. Let's take a look at the offensive stats for the Lakers. Donovan Zima getting his first career start at quarterback, completed 4 passes for 31 yards. Ryan Francis, much improved second half, finished with a touchdown, ended the night with 117 yards rushing. And he finished 117 yards rushing on 18 carries, so averaging just over 6 yards a rush for Ryan Francis. Jace Winter, 34 yards on the ground on 9 carries. Israel Renteria, 42 yards rushing on 12 carries. Leading receiver tonight, Dawson Von Ruden, 3 catches for 32 yards. Jace Winter, 1 catch in the ball game. So again, the Lakers fall short here tonight, 20-7, our final score. We'll talk to Coach Reed Hefta tomorrow for Coffee with the Coaches. That'll be live from Burger King at 9 a.m. Hope to have you along for Coffee with the Coaches as we get caught up on kind of the first real week in high school sports here this week. Next week, school begins on Tuesday. Next up for Detroit Lakes, they'll be back in action on Friday. They'll be back here at home on Friday. They'll take on rival Fergus Falls. 7 o'clock kickoff, pregame coverage beginning at 6:30 here on KDLM. And also on YouTube at Lakes TV3. I want to thank our Lakes TV3 crew here tonight for Ryland Mills, Raina Zima. I'm Charlie Newland signing off here from Mohlberg Field. In our final score here tonight, Detroit Lakes falling to the Deleno Tigers. Final score 20-7. Have a great night. We'll talk again soon.
Level up your career at SJE. I'm Dennis Waite, the plant manager in Detroit Lakes, and I'm looking for assemblers and control panel builders to join my team. No experience needed, we train you. We'll create a custom growth path to help you meet your goals. You can choose from mastering one department or cross-training in several. Plus, work hard, play hard, with up to 15 days of paid time off and 8 paid holidays in your first year. Apply today at sjeinc.com/careers. I can't wait to meet you.
Are you tired of impersonal service and surprise fees from your bank? Time to change that, and fast. Just open your new checking account at Bell Bank, in person or online. It's America's best checking, and we'll work with you to make your switch as smooth as possible. Get started at bell.bank/easy. Already a happy Bell customer? Tell a friend. Once they switch, you'll both get $50. Bell Bank, member FDIC. Bonus will be deposited within 5 business days after qualifications are met. $50 minimum deposit to open.
Sanford Clinic of Detroit Lakes wants to wish the Lakers good luck in the high school sports season. Sanford Clinic of Detroit Lakes salutes Laker sports and its great tradition. The Lakers have shown us how hard work, dedication, and teamwork is what it takes to succeed. At Sanford Clinic, they resemble those of the athletes with passion, courage, and strength. Sanford Health, Detroit Lakes, open Monday through Saturday, 218-846-2000.
$5 duo at BK. Step up to the plate and have it your way. Get 2 of your faves, it's up to you. Just figure it out, then hit the drive-thru. BK, have it your way. $5 duo at BK. Step up to the plate and have it your way. Get 2 of your faves, it's up to you. Just figure it out, then hit the drive-thru. BK.